What the f*** is wrong with people? I love this section, it's so beautiful. Oh, look at that. This might be a bit sketchy. Are you seeing this view? Right on a dodgy terrace here, you know. Feels like you're gonna fall off the edge of the world. Oof. Good morning everybody, welcome back to the channel. Lovely to have you here as always, and welcome to this episode of Hiking the Wainwrights Revisited. If you have been watching the channel for a while and you've been watching Hiking the Wainwrights, you'll know that I've been out a few times, we've been out a few times, and the weather's not been all that good, has it? We've got to the top and it's been completely clagged in, we've not been able to see anything. And I've said a few times that I'll come back and revisit those particular summits and those routes so we can actually get some of the views. And that's what we're doing today. That is exactly what we're doing today. And this is actually one of the first ones we did where it's completely and utterly clagged in. I was absolutely gutted as well. I was so gutted that day. So we've parked up at Withburn there. Let me spin you around first of all before we go on. Look at it. How absolutely gorgeous is that this morning? This light is amazing. This is, well, the basic route we're doing today is the southern ridge of the Helvellyn Massif. It was one of the first episodes, season 1, back in 2022. It feels like 2 minutes since I was down here. Sorry, since we were down here. 3 years ago, over 3 years, 3.5 years. I can't believe that. But here we are, we're back, and we're going to go and do a variation of the route. We're going to do mostly the same route, with a couple of differences. I'll tell you what, let's go and have a look at the map and see exactly where we're going today. Okay, as I've just mentioned, we've parked near Withburn Church and we're now walking along Red Brow Track in the direction of Dunmail Raise. We're going to Ford Raisbeck, then switch east and follow it up all the way towards Grisdale Tarn, missing out Seat Sandal this time. Then we'll tackle easily one of the steepest paths in the lakes. It's a real calf killer, but it'll get us quickly up to the first summit of the day, Dollywagon Pike. From here, it's a very steady and enjoyable ridge walk over to Nethermost Pike, marvelling at those terrifying drops to the east. This time, seeing as it's a clear day, we might as well have a wander over to Helvellyn and look down onto the edges. We'll then switch back and make our way back down towards Birkside, where we should get some beautiful views to the west and also looking up Thirlmere. It's just a quick scamper down to the Vane and then we'll go for a pint somewhere cosy. There you go, so it's roughly the same, a couple of differences like I said. There's no point in going up Seat Sandal because, well, we did that back in April for my birthday camp, our birthday camp, and so there's no point in doing that. You've seen the views from there, outstanding. Yeah, should be good. So in terms of weather, heck, it is cold. So today is the coldest day so far this year, you know, going into winter. It's about 2 degrees in the valley here, so once we get up top it's going to be -8, -9 maybe, and it's going to feel way more than colder than that, sorry, because there's a little bit of a breeze as well. Also forgotten one of my jackets. I couldn't believe it. I was driving up thinking, oh, I've got loads of layers, you know, I've got 3 more layers to put on, and I was like, no, I've left me paramour at home. I'm supposed to be wearing that right now with extra layers in the bag to put on. Completely forgot it. But should be okay. I think if we keep moving, we'll be fine. And then I'll say we'll just keep moving. So, okay, I'm going to stop talking now. I'm going to try not to talk too much today. I just want you to sit back and enjoy the scenery, the environment. You've seen the other one, I talked endlessly there about various things. And I'll probably mention a few again if I can remember them. Get yourself a brew as usual. And I'll see you on the trail. I've had this problem before. I can't get through. Wow. That's made for very, very tiny, tiny people. If I remember rightly, it does get a little bit squelchy around here. But I'm hoping, well, I was going to say I'm hoping because it's a bit frosty that it'll be crunchy, but it's actually not. It is a bit soggy. Oh, we got some herdies. Hey herdies! It's been quite rare seeing these now. I've seen lots of other breeds of sheep, but not that many herdies lately. That wind is absolutely cutting right through me, and it's because we're on Dunmill Raise now. You can see we're in this little gap between Steelfell and, well, everything where we're going today basically. So the wind is just being compressed right through the gap, and I can feel the skin on the back of my neck coming off. I'm hoping you can see alright, because the sky, it's just so bright. It's got all the light up in the sky and there's like nothing down here. We're still in shade, but I was going to say we'll be in sunlight soon, but we're probably not, because we're going up in this cleft up here, up along Raise Beck. So we'll be on the other side of Seat Sandal. We might not get the sun for quite a while actually. Right, let's concentrate here now, because we've got to get across these stepping stones without falling in. That would not be good, would it? Upon initial inspection, it looks like this could be the best bit, but these are easy. But there's a bit of a gap there, some loose looking rocks there. I can see us slipping off that. This looks alright, could do that, but again there's a few dodgy ones. I just spotted up here. This looks like it could be better. Let's go over here. Yes, much better. Narrower and fairly straightforward, I hope. Ooh, that's a wobbly one. That is a wobbly one. Oh no. Let's get onto that one. That's it, we're across. Drama. So that was Raise Beck, we've just come across. And we're heading right up here, look. Once again. Now, the last time we were here wasn't that particular video. It was the Cross Lakes expedition, do you remember? Came down from Steelfell, camped up there that night, came down the steep bit somewhere, wherever it is there. Look, you can sort of see it coming down. And then through, and I just remember at this point, I had nothing in my legs, nothing. They were gone. Dead. That was a tough, tough day because of the day before. So it'll be nice to go up here today. Pretty fresh. So every time I've done this route, I've made the same mistake and gone right by the beck there. But we need to get across the wall, so today we're doing it right. And we'll end up right next to the beck again, a bit further up. Right, so we've hooked up with the main path up there from Dunmill Raise. It's just an easier way of doing it than, like I said, trying to follow the beck. Now you see, it's really me off. Someone's obviously come up here to wild camp just up from Dunmill Raise. They've obviously camped, couldn't be bothered to take anything down. It beggars belief, doesn't it? It really does. What the is wrong with people? I can't carry that away with me now. What I could do maybe is later on come back in the dark, mind you, and come and fetch it and tip it. I just wish these people that do this sort of thing would stay away from the Lake District. Just stay away. You don't belong here. You belong, I don't know, somewhere else. Just not here. Just don't come out into nature. You clearly hate nature. Nature probably hates you. Dive off a crag somewhere. Do us all a favour. I love this section, it's so beautiful. I think this is up there with one of my favourite parts in the lakes. Particularly this, you know, this section here with the waterfalls. Okay, I think what I'm going to do, look at it out there, I think I'm going to fill up my, just top up my bottle again, you know, the Catadine bottle I've got, the one with the filter, from here. Still got my bum bag. I've not got my leg warmers on yet. Actually, change of plan. I can see myself going in there. If I walk down there and try and fill up, I'm definitely slide on that green stuff there and slide all the way down. Whee! All the way to Dunmail Raise. I'll pick the tent up on the way back. Now we'll go a bit further up. That might work perfectly, look. Nice flowing tap. I love the way all the grass here looks frozen. So the little ice crystals, like pearls almost. Love that. Where are you heading?
Helvellyn, up by
Dollywagon, yeah, same, yeah.
I just reported that tent.
Oh, well done, yeah. I was going to come and get it actually. I was going to come drive up and get it later on.
If it had been a smaller one,
yeah.
in the pack.
So who do you report that to? Just the police or?
Friends in Lake District, and they're collecting photos of all the abandoned tents.
Okay, I need to be really careful around here now because there's little pockets of black ice. And it's tricky to see it. Heck. Oh, he's gone now. I was going to point out Ray. Ray's a chap with the red Paramore jacket on, who I just got talking to there. We're just talking about that tent there, and he's reported it actually to Friends of the Lake District, and they're going to come and probably collect it. That's a good one to remember. So if any of you guys find any stuff like that lying around, get in touch with Friends of the Lake District. And that has saved me a trip up, because I was going to drive up to Dunmail Raise and go and get it. Here's something we didn't have the last time we came here and the time before. This view. That right there, dead ahead, is Fairfield, and we can see a bit of Cowther Pike there as well. On the left hand side here you can see the path we took up last time, that really steep bit. There's absolutely not a cat and hell's chance of me going up there today. Us going up there today. No way, just no chance. I refuse to do it. It's kind of like at that point where there's little patches of ice but not enough to put your spikes on, so they just catch you out, you know. Isn't it beautiful? Absolutely gorgeous. Getting a bit of sunlight now on the skin. Bit of vitamin D. You know what? Excuse the bum bag. We're gonna do it. We're gonna man up, all of us, and we're gonna get up there again. How hard can it be? It was very hard, it was awful. The reason is I can't be bothered going along Grisdale Tarn. It's always dead soggy and muddy, and it's hard work. It's harder work than this, I think. Spirits are going, you know, they're going up. Look at it over there. We've gone from having no light to all of the light all of a sudden. But yes, I thought it'd be windy here because we're in that gap where the tarn is. You know, the wind will be coming straight up Grisdale, and yeah, we're getting it. Oh no, I've got a semi-wet foot. Fortunately, it is a little bit frozen. This is the beginning. It doesn't look that bad. It never looks bad on these cameras. It's weird. On these cameras, anything that's going off at that sort of plane looks extra steep. But anything that goes off at that plane always looks really flat. It's the other way around. That's never all that steep. And that's always much steeper. Right, come on. It's time for all of us to put our big boy and girl pants on and get up here. That's the picture at the moment. That's no exaggeration. But you can see, look at the views open up now. Absolutely wonderful. At the moment, all I care about is the ground. It needs to go a bit flatter. Oh, what a welcoming committee. Okay, finally it starts to level off a bit, and I can just make out the post just up here. It's cleverly marked on the map as post. That's where the main path is. It's where we would have come up had we come along the other route, you know. So we've just taken a huge shortcut there, really. Terrible one. But it's been nice having that as a distraction all the way up. Absolutely stunning. I mean, it looks like, to be honest here, I've always thought this about the Lake District in winter. It looks like Afghanistan, doesn't it? It's so bleak and barren. Once we get to the post, I'm going to stick all my layers on because it's just undulating now. We're kind of at the round about the highest point of the day, just, you know, up and down, and that wind is freezing, so I might as well rug up. So I think a lot of people, you know, they go to Helvellyn, they carry on down here, they cut out Dollywagon, cut out Nethermost Pike, but we're not going to. We're going to head up onto Dollywagon via this path here, and we're going to follow the ridge right round as close as possible. Look at it in every direction. Wonderful. Right, time to rug up. Okay, all sorted, I'm ready to go. Wardrobe malfunctions, I don't care. I just don't care. Can you hear the music? Spooky. Right, Halloween special up on Dollywagon. Let's get on. Like I said, crossing the main path here and up to Dollywagon Pike, which is just up here. It's about, I'd say 5 to 7. It's probably not. It's about 3 minutes walk up here. So let's go and have a look. Let's go and gaze down into Off the Tongue and into Cock Cove. Yes, that's right, Cock Cove. Come on, let's have a look. You know, nothing quite prepares you for this view as you're approaching. Look at that. Heck, that is just draws dropping, maybe even as well. This is Cock Cove here, by the way. And we got the tongue going down. That would be a nice route up sometime. I was considering it. Can you even hear me? I don't know. But look at it everywhere. Look at it! God, that wind. That wind is absolutely brutal. I think we should get right on the edge, you know. I think we should stick to the edge as much as possible today. This might be a bit sketchy, you know. I think I might just go back up and stick to the edge rather than going off the edge. Okay, here we are on the summit of Dollywagon Pike. We couldn't see any of this last time, remember? Looking out that way, it was all clagged in. I mean, it looked amazing. It was obviously very atmospheric, you know, with the clouds dropping down into that very foreboding abyss, wasn't it? It was amazing, and I do love days like that. But hiking the Wainwrights has sort of got to be about the views, hasn't it? Are you seeing this view? You have to admit that is absolutely breathtaking, isn't it? So here's the tongue down to Cock Cove. Grow up! Maybe I should grow up. But yeah, we can see everything now. The ridge all the way up to Nethermost Pike. You can see Helvellyn there. Striding Edge, Catchy Cam. See it all. Grisdale, St Sunday. Even see right out towards what's it called? What's it called? Ilbell. Fairfield. Seat Sandal. All the way down the western ridge of Fairfield as well. You know, the horseshoe. I would get the camera out and show you what we can see, you know. Well, you know what? I'm going to. Let's have a whiz around very quickly and see exactly what fells we can see from here. It's pretty much all of them. I'll see you in a minute. Right, love to stop and ogle at that, and I think you'll agree, pretty spectacular views in all directions. As you saw, you can see pretty much everything, but hands are like blocks of ice now. I should have put my other gloves on really, but well, I might do still here, I don't know. Let's get on, let's follow the ridge around. Look at just look at it. Oh, it's crazy, isn't it? But we're going to just basically follow the ridge right around now up to Nethermost Pike, which is that big flat plateau there. Once again, we couldn't see anything, remember? And then the one in the background is Helvellyn. We'll keep on up to that as well. Why not? We're here and we can see stuff, so we might as well. Right, let's get on. Okay, big gloves are on, I was warm. Every part of my body was warm then. You know, head, full body, legs, everything, except for my hands, and it's just taking the edge off the enjoyment a little bit. But now they're starting to warm up, which is great. So now we can just chill and enjoy that flipping view. Seriously, look at it. I think these gloves are on my gear page. If they're not, I'll make sure I put them on, because they're flipping brilliant. The Montane, Primaloft, and the waterproof as well, so perfect for the Lake District. This is what it's all about today. Walking along this ridge. It's just such a fascinating place, you know, because obviously the western side of this entire southern ridge is very, you know, gentle and slopey and grassy, and then the eastern edge is this just precipitous drops straight down into various coves. Cock Cove that way, Nethermost Cove over that way, and that's basically just because of glaciation. The eastern side, you know, got less sunlight, so it took longer for the glaciers to melt, and then therefore they've got more time to carve out this lot. Right, I'll tell you what, I've not stopped talking. I feel like I've not stopped talking, so I'm going to push on now. We are going to push on, sorry, all the way up to Nethermost. I'm not going to talk one bit. Sorry, I know I said I wouldn't talk again, but just looking back over our shoulders, this is one of my favourite views. I know I say that a lot, but this in particular, if you have a look, see what's going on here, you've got these multiple layers all parallel, just folding over each other, way off, just going right out towards the Furnace Vales there, you know, the Old Man and everything, Wedderlum. Okay, this is Nethermost Pike here, look. It's a funny one, isn't it? It's not really much of a pike, it's just a big flat bit along the ridge, but there you go. I was just going to say that I've not seen many people at all. I've seen Ray further down, and I saw a chap coming down from here a minute ago, and that's it. I've seen two people, and I can't see anybody up on Helvellyn yet. I mean, my eyes are terrible, so it could be like 50,000 people there, but I don't think there are, you know. I think it's going to be very quiet. So yeah, it'd be interesting. In my mind's eye, I thought, okay, it's Monday, but I thought with the weather, people might have taken the day off and come up here. So if you time it right, you can get the place to yourself, or certainly quieter. But yeah, last time coming down here, it was couldn't see anything. I knew I was walking in the sort of direction of the summit, but it's so hard to find the summit. I remember just getting lost up here, like flipping heck, where is it? Because it is quite a flat and expansive area. But here we are on the second Wainwright summit of the day, Nethermost Pike. I mean, we're not actually on the summit. The summit is there, look, can you see it? But we're going to scoot around the edge. We're going to stick to the edge of this ridge as much as possible. We're as near as damn it. Because when you're at the summit, you can't see any of this. It seems pretty pointless. Look at the view, looking back, back along where we've come from. That is breathtaking, isn't it? This really is soul scran. It is the definition of soul scran. So I think, yes, what we're going to do is skirt around the edge like this, like we said. And then you can actually come up this way as well, you know, up onto Nethermoor. Another route we could do. There's so many routes, you know. These videos could go on for years, just hitting the same fells, slightly different routes, same waffle. You seem to like it. Whew. So, as we've skirted around the edge here of Nethermoor, we're pretty much near the top, you know, near the summit, the highest point. Quick time check. A gazillion layers. It's 11 o'clock in the morning, so we're sort of heading towards midday, and the sun is only there, so it's not getting very high, which means we're getting this lovely soft sunlight. I mean, look how long the shadow is. My shadow's, in fact, I can see my shadow way over there. And all the shadows here as well. It just makes everything look beautiful. I guess the only thing that's missing today, photographically, and easily, you know, to be eyes good, are clouds that would cast nice shadows on things. Hey, if you've never walked around this ridge, around the edge, you know, you should definitely do it. Give it a go. Stay on this top path a bit, because, you know, you do get these incredible views that you just don't normally see from, well, here's the summit here, look. You just don't see it. Right on a dodgy terrace here, you know. It's very easy to happen. Right, so that is Nethermoor's Pike done. We've pretty much ticked off the two that were on that previous video, you know, way back in season 1, and we just headed back down from this point. Do you remember? But yeah, we picked up the path here and headed back down, and that's the path we'll be on later on. But we might as well pop up to Helvellyn. We've got full clear view today. It makes sense to go and go up there. And I think what we'll do is we'll head up to just above Lad Crag and have some butties. I can see someone there now. Oh, they're leaving. That's good. We'll go and sit there, have some scranage, and then we'll head up to the summit, and we'll go around, sticking to the edge again. We're going to go and have a look right over the top of Striding Edge. So as you can see, the path is going off that way, but the whole point of today is sticking to the edge. And look, there's Striding Edge there. We'll get a good eyeful of it once we're over Lad Crag. I reckon this will do just fine. That's not a bad lunch spot, is it? Right, let's get it open. I'm starving. This is the life, isn't it? Fantastic view, not a breath of wind, wonderful company as always, food-like substance. Cheers. Hold that, baby. Oh, take a bite of it, baby. Actually looks like baby vomit, that, you know. It's like all chewed up. Right, see you in a minute. Okay, all done and dusted. That was very nice indeed, just sitting here and enjoying that view, watching the people going across the edge there. It got flipping cold then. Really, really cold. I need to bring up my thermometer in future and tell you what the air temperature is. But there's that cheeky breeze as well, so after I said to you it's not a breath of wind, it got up. So what we're going to do now is pick up this little trod here, go around the top of Lad Crag, and we'll look right down onto the edge before heading up onto Helvellyn itself. Kettle on. It's a good path, this, isn't it? It's kind of exhilarating, actually, because one false step, you know, if you just trip up a little bit, you're going down there and there's nothing to grab hold of. You'll never stop. Well, you will when you get to the bottom. In pieces. But there we go, there's Red Tarn, look. Oh, it's looking great. And this is one of the places where some people top out. It's not the usual place. We're going to keep on going round and we'll pick that bit up. Okay, here's the main bit where you come out. This is where I've always topped out and gone down as well, you know, and I've done it in reverse. Okay, let's continue to walk on the edge of the ridge. Flippin' heck. It's a hell of a drop, that, isn't it? Ooh. Okay, here we are, on the summit of Helvellyn. I think this is the highest point. Have I said that before? I think I have, you know. I hope it is. But check it out, it is just a vertical drop. Wonderful. Let's go and have a look at the trig point. There. Just a little lone figure going down through a ledge there, that's beautiful, silhouetted. Oh, a couple of thingy-majiggies there. That's amazing, isn't it? It's quite good, those people there, actually, all silhouetted. Here we go. So, top of Swirl Edge. I think Swirl Edge is better than striding, you know. I'm kind of throwing that out there. It's a wild thing to say, and I'll probably get some shade for it, but you know what, I think it is. There's something about it. It feels a bit more scrambly in some ways. There's just more up, I guess. It doesn't make much sense, but you can climb a lot more. There's a lot more fun stuff to it. Way more, I think, than Striding Edge. Striding Edge is... bits of it are good. A lot of it's just like a path, really. But that's it, look. So, once again on Helvellyn. How many times is that now? I don't know. Quite a few in terms of videos, you know. It has been quite a few. But I think it's probably time to head down. Hang on a minute, what time is it? It's 1 o'clock. I mean, it's well early. We could stick up here for a bit longer and wait for sunset. That's kind of what I was hoping for today, is to be heading down towards, round about sunset to get the layers, but I got here too early, basically. That's okay, we'll just have a little slow wander down, and we're going to go to a pub. We're going to go to a different pub this time. I was going to go to the Traveller's Rest, but how many times have we done that now? We'll go somewhere a little bit different, somewhere I've never been before, and I've seen it, and I drove past it today and it looked really nice, so we'll go and have a shufty in there. I just love this bit. There's something about this. It feels like you're going to fall off the edge of the world almost. Right, heading down. So the last time we were here, do you remember, it was on the ultimate Lake District trek after crossing Striding Edge. Came to the summit and then we got to here and walked past the bit where it talks about the plane landing up here, blah blah blah. And then we headed down, and we weren't even halfway, I don't think, on that day. It was a massive day from Glenreddin all the way to Borrowdale. Jets are up. Gonna get my camera out, peeps. Oh, it's right down the valley. It's right down there. It's gone. Missed it already. Okay, that's we came down off Nethermost. And of course, as you remember, so I'm spitting me Snickers all over the place. We went up the ridge there towards Crag. Heck, look at it out towards the park now. This low sun is making everything look, well, it looks horrendous really, doesn't it? Let's not kid ourselves. It does look very barren and very sparse and, you know, no life, but we all know what all that is about. If you know, you know. If you don't, then, well, that's your problem. Have I got a bit of a bad attitude today? I kind of feel like I have. You know, this today has been absolutely what I've needed. I've needed a little bit of, like I said, therapy. That's a new thing. T-shirt. Never come in. You could do. Yeah. I've had a little bit of, you know, heartache recently that I'm not going to go into detail because, well, I'm not going to, but none of you interested in you know, my problems. A lot of you have got actual serious problems, so listen to me witter on about that. It's, you know, it's ridiculous, but just being out here today, it's amazing. It's amazing what this place, I mean, nature in general, but this place in particular, the Lake District, let me spin you around so you can see it properly. It's just incredible what this does to you. It's got healing qualities somehow. I don't know how. It's magic. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know how it works. I feel better already. I mean, obviously not totally better. I'll go home later on, you know, cry myself to sleep again. Just for these few hours, it's been wonderful to escape all that and just see nature. And none of this place cares about me or my problems, you know. Half of you don't, but the fact it doesn't just makes it even better because it's just here no matter what. It's like a faithful friend, isn't it? It's just there, always there to pick you up, make you feel better when you're down. I'm sure many of you understand exactly what I'm talking about here. Just being able to come to this place, immerse yourself in it for the day, and completely forget about the things that you were worrying about or, you know, upset about. And it just gives you a little bit of perspective. Ooh. Nothing. No wind. No cars, no planes. I must admit it's very rare to get that nowadays. Where there's nothing. No jets going over. No fighter jets, no noisy cars in the valley. No people, no drones. Wow, that's beautiful. This is the Philippi. What is it? What is the word? Fell therapy. What a place. Trying to walk as slowly as possible and just take it all in, you know. This is a grand view, isn't it? I always marvel at this one coming down here. You know what, I'm going to stop here for a bit and just enjoy it. Stay. Hey, that's not bad, is it? I love that. You probably won't be able to see it because it's so far away. But there's a cute little cloud right above the summit of Skidder. Tiniest of all clouds. In fact, it is the only cloud in the whole sky. That is testament to the fact that Skidder is always clagged. It's trying now, still. I'm a bit concerned, you know, because the path we're about to go down now It hasn't had sun all day, so it could just be completely iced up. Okay, folks, we're on the dark bit now. We're on the dark side. I don't know what you can see, what you can make out, but look, ice. So we need to be really careful. Oh, just a brief moment of switching off, that lapse of concentration, and heck, and that wasn't even ice, and it was flat ground. It's everywhere, it's just hiding. It's always at this point I end up superheating. I have to strip off, but I've already semi-stripped off. I have to wait until we get to the vein now, which is about 10 minutes away. It's horrible when people wait for you when you're going up, isn't it? No, I want to rest.
Thank you.
No, you're right. Enjoy, you've got a perfect night for it.
I know, it's going to be dead clear, isn't it?
Yeah. We always get a good clack out of this one. Double clack. Double clack. Look at this scene. Isn't that something else? Sure I fell down here last time. I almost did again. Oh, there we go. This is a track we started on all those hours before we came up here. So we're literally 3 minutes away from the van. 3 minutes away from the van. I'm going to stop talking now. Just enjoy. Here we are, back at the car park, and therefore the van. Thank you so much for joining me today. It always feels like you're here with me. Ooh, get through. And just makes these walks so much more worthwhile for me, knowing that you're here as well. And hopefully it's inspired you to get out and do this route if you can, because it is a wonderful one. Anyway, I shall see you back out on the next video. No idea what it's going to be, but hopefully you can join me. And you never know, I might have Finn, I might not, who knows. Anyway, let's get in the van, let's go and get a pint.